Welcome to Buzz Around the Globe. Russia and North Korea pact has all eyes of all corners of globe on it. West is wary. South Korea has summoned the Russian ambassador to protest the country's new defense pact. But what all avid global balance watchers are keen to know is, could this pact dent China's influence? While China appears to be keeping its distance as Russia and North Korea move closer to each other with a new defense pact that could tilt the balance of power among the three authoritarian states. Experts say China's leaders are likely fretting over the potential loss of influence over North Korea after North Korean leader Kim Jong and Russian President Vladimir Putin signed the deal this week, and how that could increase instability on the Korean Peninsula. But Beijing may be struggling to come up with a response to it because of its conflicting goals: keeping peace in the Koreas while countering the US and its Western allies on the global stage. Beijing so far has not commented on the deal, which requires both countries to provide defense assistance if the other is attacked, and only reiterated the usual statements that it seeks to uphold peace and stability on the Korean Peninsula and advance a political settlement of the North-South divide. The Chinese response was very weak, and it could be a sign that Beijing doesn't yet know what to do. Some in Beijing may welcome the Russia-North Korea partnership as a way of pushing back at America's dominance in world affairs. But there is also a great deal of discomfort in China, which doesn't want to lose its sway over its neighbor to Russia, doesn't want to see a destabilizing nuclear power on its doorstep, and doesn't want to bring the conflict in Europe to Asia. But China isn't raising these concerns publicly. They don't want to push Kim Jong further into the arms of Vladimir Putin. Lin Jiang, a spokesperson for the Chinese Foreign Ministry, declined to comment on the new agreement. He said the cooperation between Russia and the DPRK is a matter between two sovereign states. We do not have information on the relevant matter, referring to North Korea by the initials of its official name, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. John Kirby, the White House national security spokesperson, told reporters that the pact between Russia and North Korea should be of concern to any country that believes that the UN Security Council resolutions ought to be abided by. The Security Council has imposed sanctions on North Korea to try to stop its development of nuclear weapons. Kirby also said the agreement should be of concern to anybody who thinks that supporting the people of Ukraine is an important thing to do. And we would think that that concern would be shared by the People's Republic of China. One area that China could be concerned about is whether Russia will help North Korea's weapons program by sharing advanced technology. If China is indeed concerned, it has leverage in both Russia and North Korea, and it could probably try to put some limitations to that relationship. The meeting between Putin and Kim this week was the latest chapter in decades of complicated political and military relationships in East Asia, where the Chinese Communist Party, once an underdog, has emerged as a leading power that wields influence over both North Korea and Russia. That and other developments have raised alarms in the US that Beijing, now the world's second largest economy, could challenge the US-led world order by aligning itself with countries such as Russia, North Korea, and Iran. Beijing has rejected that allegation. Some experts think Beijing doesn't want to form a three-way alliance with North Korea and Russia because it needs to keep its options open. But such a coalition could mean a new Cold War, something Beijing says it is determined to avoid. And locking itself to Pyongyang or Moscow would be contrary to China's goals of maintaining relationships with Europe and improving ties with Japan and South Korea. Closer ties with Putin and Kim could weaken Beijing's sway. The real cost to China is that Russia's embrace gives North Korea greater impunity and room to maneuver without consideration to Beijing's interest. The dilution of Chinese leverage means Kim Jong can disregard Beijing's calls for restraint, and as a political global leader, she wouldn't want such chaos and loss of control. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comment section, and for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.